What up, guys? What up, what up? I guess who's back? Yes, yes, it was us, the BOA. Edition of games you should try out. And this is mostly gonna be free games, but it will be diverse, so it will be different games. A game you should check out is Trove. Like the title suggests, it's Trove. When Minecraft and mm, huh, what game can I compare it to? When Minecraft and Neverwinter combine, when Minecraft and what else? What's a better game to compare it to? Hmm. I think Minecraft and Neverwinter could be Minecraft and Evergreen. The point being, Minecraft and an RPG game where you could pick up weapons and pick up gear and exchange it for other gear for other higher level gear. Why I like this game, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. And I feel like I could break it down a little bit better for you guys. Basically, you start off, you make your own cornerstone where you could build anything you want on that block. It could be as high as possible, as high as the cap is. Then it also goes underneath. So pretty much it's Minecraft where you have your own house. However, it's also an RPG where you fight other creatures inside that kingdom or that world. And you basically have to clear dungeons, and every dungeon gives you shadow key fragments, and it gives you weapons, and it gives you gear. So wherever you go to the dungeon, it does that. It also has ways you make your own club, which is like a guild when you play other RPG games. It's like a guild, your own crew, basically, and you could go to that clubhouse, and it adds on to that to your name, the title. Basically, essentially, that's what it is, but a lot more in depth. You actually have to work for that stuff. You have to get certain you have to get flux. You have which is like the currency in that game in a way. You have to get uh golden souls, which is another resource that's kind of hard to find. That's pretty much what you have to do to get that clubhouse. But however, there's also a club vault where it's not really a club, but you could get your friends to go to that club vault, and you guys have the same basic things as a club, except that it's not an actual club, essentially. So Trove is a good game if you're into the whole Minecraft and building, and also an RPG where you get new gear and you also get two characters. There's like 12 classes to choose from. It's very interesting if you ask me. Uh, no, let me teach you guys a little something. School's in session. Basically, the stuff you have to do in Trove is you team up with teammates and you want to clear out the dungeons as fast as possible to get enough rank to keep going up to the next world and the next world because each world keeps getting higher and higher. And as you expand your game, you will get better equipment, better what's it called experience. You could even play multiplayer, player versus player, uh, player versus everyone. It's a very interesting game, and I feel like every gamer who is into Minecraft or who's into what's it called, RPGs, is a game you should want to play. There was this other game where, damn, it's a lot like DC Universe Online in a way, but it's not like DC Universe. I'm trying to think. But yeah, that's pretty much essentially Trove right there. It's a very fun and interesting game, honestly. And you could bring up to 99 people in the same world. You play up to 99 people in the same world. Each world keeps getting harder and harder. You get different chests. You have to add different equipment to your gear, to your character. You have to add gems where they amplify your abilities, and each character, each race has different abilities, or classes they call them, has different abilities and different what's called um characteristics. Like for example, the boomerang compared to the knight. The knight's has energy regeneration and the boomerang doesn't. And they're basically similar because the knight is invincible and he gets health from his main ability, which is the LB or the L1 for PS4 people. And the boomerang is the same thing with the LB, the L1. However, when the knight is being hit with the L1, he doesn't lose any health, but the boomerang does. But they're both able to gain health. It's just that the boomerang doesn't have any energy regeneration, and the knight doesn't either. The knight does, my bad. But yeah, there's 12 different classes. There's a diversity in it. The boomerang also could either use a melee or a boom or what's it called, the crossbow. I don't think many characters could use two different weapons. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me. However, if you want to play a game that's fun, well, playing like similar to Minecraft, you guys should definitely play Trove. It doesn't essentially have everything that Minecraft has until you get a club, but it's very similar. Very similar. So, that being said, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about next. And that'd be great. You guys have a good one.